You're in a crowded bar. The sound is deafening. Dozens of screens, all showing the same thing. Modern gladiators in a neon coliseum. Men are screaming, their faces painted, their identities fused with the colors on a jersey. They are lost in the great performance. A woman you're with, or one you've just met, turns to you. She sees your eyes are clear. You're not screaming. You're just observing. And she asks the question. It's a test. It's always a test. You don't watch football? The entire room, the entire tribe seems to hold its breath. This isn't a question about a game. This is a question about you. It's a probe sent to find out who you are. Are you one of them? Do you belong? And if not, why? This is the hidden psychology of the spectator. Most men will talk for hours about stats, about players, about a game they will never play. They will argue with a religious fury, as if their opinion could somehow change the outcome. They do this because it is the safest, easiest, and most socially approved simulation of war our culture has left. It is a vicarious masculinity. A man who has no real mission, no real stakes in his own life, can borrow the stakes of his chosen tribe. He can feel the agony of defeat and the ecstasy of victory, all from the safety of his couch. He has chosen the menu, the spectacle, the illusion, over the meal. But then, there's you, the man who doesn't watch. And you have just made yourself a very dangerous problem. You have broken the social contract. You have stepped outside the tribe's shared illusion, and now you must be categorized. When that siren asks you, you don't watch? She's not asking about your hobbies. She is running a deep, primal, evolutionary diagnostic. She is trying to find out, are you the martyr, a low-status outcast, a bitter shadow who wishes he could be in the tribe but can't? Or are you the king? A sovereign, high-status man who is so consumed by his own mission that he doesn't have time to watch another man's game. There is no middle ground, and your answer will determine your fate. Let's dissect the man who doesn't watch. The original script calls him the self-focused thinker. This is a sterile, academic term. Let's call him what he is, the builder. This is the man who has no vicarious emotion because he is too busy generating actual emotion. His brain is not wired for spectacle. It is wired for progress. When the mob is screaming over a goal, he is the one in the corner, on his laptop, sketching the blueprint for his empire. He is thinking, why am I celebrating a man I've never met for a victory that doesn't pay my bills? This man's dopamine does not come from watching. It comes from doing. He is addicted to the opportunity cost of his own time. Every hour spent watching another man's game is an hour stolen from building his own empire. This man doesn't chase belonging. He is the center of gravity. He is the man who embodies self-determination. The world looks at him and calls him cold or weird. But they are not seeing a cold man, they are seeing a focused one. He has no need for the tribe's approval because he is his own tribe. He is the king, and he is the man the siren is ultimately looking for, even if she doesn't know it. Then, there is the second type. The original script calls him the disillusioned observer, a weak term. Let's call him the heretic. This is the man who used to watch. He used to paint his face. He used to scream. He used to be in the illusion. But one day he woke up. He saw behind the curtain. He saw the menu for what it was, a multi-billion-dollar marketing machine designed to siphon his masculine energy. He saw the tribalism. He saw the money. He saw the idolization of players who are assets, not heroes, players who would be traded in a heartbeat for a better deal. He experienced what psychologists call existential detachment. The spectacle no longer felt meaningful because he saw it was a product. He is the man in the Colosseum who stopped cheering for the gladiators and started questioning the emperor. We have the king who is too busy to build to watch. We have the heretic who is too wise to watch. They are both powerful. They are both sovereign. They are the men who will pass the siren's test with terrifying, magnetic indifference. But there is a third man, a fourth man, and this is the man you must not be. He is the man who also doesn't watch. But his reasons are not born of strength. They are born of pain. He isn't above the game. He is crushed by it. He is the man the siren fears, the man she is testing to avoid. He is the man who has failed his own life, and his story, his dark, honest reason, is the one we must dissect, because in his shadow, you will find the truth of your own.
We left off in the shadow. We've met the king, who is too busy building to watch, and the heretic, who is too wise to be fooled. They are the high-status outcasts. But now we must face the third man, the one whose silence at the bar is not born of strength, but of shame. The original script calls him the honest group. Let's call him by his true name, the martyr. This is the man who says, "Why should I watch millionaires kick a ball around while I'm broke, out of shape, and stuck in a life I hate?" This is not honesty. This is bitterness. This is not psychological realism. It is the wail of a broken spirit. This man doesn't watch the great performance because it is not an escape for him. It is a mirror. And the reflection it shows him is agonizing. Every display of peak physical mastery on that field is a brutal reminder of his own neglected body. Every cheer from the crowd is a reminder of his own silent, uncelebrated life. Every paycheck those millionaires earn is a reminder of his own stagnation. He is crushed by the sunk cost of his own wasted potential. He hates the game not because he sees through it, but because he sees himself in its shadow. He is the shadow. His rejection of the spectacle is just a sour grape's defense mechanism, a psychological shield to protect his fragile ego from the truth. He has failed his game. When the siren tests him, she smells it instantly. It is the scent of resentment, of inaction. He is the low-status outcast. He is the man who failed to find a tribe and now pretends he never wanted one. He is the martyr, and he will drag her down into his own misery. Then there is the fourth and final man. The original script calls him the redirected mind. Let's call him the artisan. This man is not a king, yet, but he is not a martyr. He simply doesn't care. His dopamine, his sense of mastery, his passion is just elsewhere. He's the man who can talk for 3 hours about the precise engineering of a 68 fastback. He's the man who spends 72 hours in a single weekend mastering a complex piece of code. He's the musician, the gamer, the mechanic. His brain is wired for diversified stimulation. He doesn't dislike football, he just finds it boring. It's repetitive, it's predictable. It doesn't give his brain what it craves: novelty, mastery, and personal connection. The artisan is on a path of doing. He's just on a different path. He is not yet the king who builds an empire, but he is the magician, the man who masters a craft. He is not a spectator of life, he is an interactor. And for that, he is a man of value. So let's go back to that bar, the Colosseum, the moment of the siren's test. She asks, "You don't watch football?" And in that 1 second, she is scanning you, trying to find out who you are. Are you the martyr? The man who can't watch because it's a painful reminder of his own failure? The man who mistakes his bitterness for intelligence? Are you the artisan? The man who is too fascinated by his own craft to be distracted by a game? Are you the heretic? The man who is too wise to be fooled by the bread and circuses, who has seen the menu and rejects it? Or are you the king? The man who is too busy building his own Colosseum to sit in the stands of another man's? The great performance, the spectacle of sport, is the ultimate modern siren. It is a beautiful, loud, multi-billion-dollar song designed to do one thing: lure you away from your own mission. It's designed to siphon your masculine energy, your aggression, your time and your focus, and channel it into a safe, passive, and taxable distraction. It keeps you on the couch. It keeps you a consumer, not a creator. It keeps you a spectator, not a gladiator. So yes, maybe you don't watch football, but that is not the important question. The only question that matters is, why? Are you not watching because you are less than the tribe, or because you are more? Because when your energy is truly focused on your game, your mission, your body, and your legacy, you will find it impossible to get excited about watching someone else's. Your life is the only game that matters. Start playing it.